Anyway, so that's the other kind of cool thing we want to kick off here. I'm officially playing the TAM Drum Festival in Seville, Spain. Seville, if you're from Florida like we are. But
yes, but Seville.
Yeah, Seville. Man, I'm so excited to play this. But what's funny is, we booked it through Meinl. Meinl Cymbals helped book the gig, and they're mainly responsible for helping me get there. But this was maybe a month or two ago, and so we got it booked. But they don't tell you who's on these things. They don't. They don't tell. They just say like, "Hey, you're playing it. Congratulate," and that's it, right? So like 3 or 4 days ago, the flyer comes out. Oh, man. Dude, this whole thing is so much different than I thought it was, because at the very least, I hope that I'm opening for, who is it? Let's pull it up, dude. I don't want to like not mention any of the names.
You texted me this photo, and I was like, holy
dude, I know. I'm
shit.
gonna grab my phone over here.
I got it right here. All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So from the top, I don't think that this is in order of. Like,
I hope it's in order of who's playing, because
if you go first and open it, then that's great.
I have to open, dude. I do not want to follow any of these people.
Because we've got Damian Schmidt, Dave Weckel, Jergo Borlai, Manu Reyes Jr., Peter Erskine, Virgil Donati, and Rafa Rabal, and Rare Folk.
Dude. And the hitters are Weckel, Borlai, and Donati. Are you kidding me? If you made a list of the top 20 most technically skilled and accomplished drummers in the world, all 3 of them could easily be on that list. Top 20 of all time. Yeah. Easily could be, man. My first pair of drumsticks ever were Dave Weckel's orange signature sticks in like 2002 or something. Like orange, or are they the maroon ones? I can't remember.
Was it the Zildjian? Or?
They were Vic Firths. I think they were Vic Firths. Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember if he was Pro
Weckel. I think he's Zildjian or Sabian, I think. Just crazy. And it's not like I watch all of these drummers regularly. So I went back over the last few days and watched some Jergo Borlai videos and Virgil Donati videos, and just like, oh my God, dude, it's such a mixture of like terror and excitement at the exact same time. Like, obviously super exciting to like meet him, hang out with them, share a stage with them, really cool. And then at the same time, it's like, I'm probably gonna fuck something up. Like, for I mean,
I think you're overthinking it. I think if anything, you will, because of the age gap that exists in that. I think. Moreover, they'll be impressed, probably. They probably won't know what to expect. Because I'm willing to bet, not to like put you down, they probably don't know your background or your history into the drum industry. But you know theirs.
Yes.
So they're just like, who's this guy? And then you have every right to go from zero to hero in that regard.
Sure. Yeah. And texting a few, drum buddies about this, like, oh, dude, can you believe these are the people I'm going to be playing with at this thing? And again, hopefully opening for it. That's my hope. I hope that I'm like the social media based opener for this whole show. That would make the most sense if that's what I was brought in for. But I was talking with Eric and Proda, and he had great advice. He was like, dude, he's like, you're not gonna impress them or anybody else by like trying to be like hyper technical or competing with them. He's like, your best move is just to play to your own strengths. Like, do whatever you're good at. And I'm like, I needed to hear that. That's really, really true, because there is one thing that you can confidently say, something that I can do that Dave Weckel cannot, is demonstrate like my own personal style. Like that's a non-competitive element of music. Like, nobody's going to sound exactly like you when it comes to your touch, your feel, your mannerisms, things like that. So, it's a good opportunity, good exercise for me to lean into my strengths, and not try to compete technically, if that makes sense. Because like, any one of them will just wreck you. It's not worth it to look at it that way. So, man, it'll be really, really fun. Only thing that sucks, 11-hour flight to get over there.
So
that's
why
a brutal flight.
Why is it 11?
You have to go out of Miami. So
you're flying from Orlando to Miami, and then Miami just to
Seville. Yeah, straight to Spain.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, just 11 hours is brutal, man. Because even if you sleep, you're not sleeping the whole time.
But
11 hours.
It's not 11 hours from Miami to Spain.
Yeah.
That's the 11 hours?
That's the 11 hours.
That's crazy. When I flew from Orlando to Frankfurt, it was 6 hours.
Really?
Which is farther.
That seems crazy.
I don't know what airline you're taking.
Yeah, actually, I don't know either. I have no idea what the airline is.
Because I was asleep, but like,
yeah,
6 hours and 11 hours. I've been on a 15-hour flight. And
oh, dude, 15.
Oh my God.
No, thank you.
You come out of that wanting to murder somebody.
Yeah.
So I can see why people do that.
Well, and so there's one other thing I wanted to get your opinion on, actually, and anybody listening, I'd love your opinion as well. This festival, have you ever watched any of the videos from TAM, which you've probably seen them on accident? There's so many of them.
Yeah, I've definitely seen them. It's just I can't recall them right now.
They're really cool. Just like a big indoor theater. I think the theater holds like 1,000 people, and it's normally packed. But it's really, really cool. They have all of the drum sets on the stage behind the kit that's playing, and they're all on like rollers. So they
roll the stage deck out.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. Super, super cool. So it's a really cool looking setup. But they have a translator. And I've really been trying to think about how much of a clinic I want to make it, where you teach a lot, like you play a little bit, but it's like a big lesson and then questions at the end. And I don't know, something about having a translator there makes me feel like I should play more and translate less. Imagine trying to teach patterns to 1,000 people as it's like getting live translated, right? Like something about that seems a little like clunky. Like it would just make more sense to like talk a bit less and play a little bit more.
It could. If I would say talk to your translator prior to the clinic. It's important to kind of get a feel for what their diction and their dialogue is like, as English being probably their second language. Yeah. Unless it's not. But then they can at least say, okay, talk a little bit slower or talk a little bit faster because I can keep up, or maybe I can't, or something like that. Yeah. And then maybe it might flow nicer. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe just a more of like a mini lesson is kind of what I'm thinking. Because my clinics, normally I'll do like a song, maybe 2 songs, 30 or 40 minutes of like a lesson, and then like 1 or 2 songs at the end, and that's kind of it. You do questions and answers and stuff. But anyway, I'm thinking I might do like 6 or 7 songs, a little heavier on that. But I don't know. Did they not ask for like a formula or did they not give you like a structure for it? They just said, here, just take an hour. Well, it's weird. They didn't give, they basically said take an hour and have a bunch of songs ready, and that was kind of it. And in watching all of these other TAM videos, over the last several years, it's a total mix. It's a mix of people who just played like an hour of music and then like walked off. And then there's some people who do like full-blown like drum clinics with lessons built in, audience exercises, all that kind of stuff. And then there's people that do these hybrids. So I have a feeling it'll be up to me, but I don't know, something about like if I went to a clinic in a foreign country and the drummer didn't play very much and they talked and it was all translated, I feel like, I don't know if I'd like that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Curious what you think. It's still a month out. So. Yeah. Brush up on your Spanish. Yeah. There you go. Formal Spanish. You got Spanish from Spain, so it's a little bit different. Yeah. Than any Spanish that you'll get here. I speak more Spanish than anything else. I don't actually speak Spanish, but I got some. Than any other language second to English, right? Yes. Yeah. Yes. I know more Spanish than any other. Yeah. So I do need to brush up though. I was thinking about getting some like YouTube lessons or something. You can get a phrase book, or a phrase book would be nice. Yeah. If you know anybody that speaks Spanish, have a short conversation with them. Yeah. And just my electrician, Jose, actually. There you go. Yeah, talk to Jose, and then say, hey, I'm going here. What do what do you know? Unless he's like, I'm from Puerto Rico. I don't know anything about that. Their languages are so different. Portuguese, yeah, very different. Well, no, Puerto Rico speaks Spanish. Oh, Puerto Rico is Spanish. I'm thinking Brazil. Spain, yeah, but Spain speaks Spanish, but the dialect is just so slightly different and slower too, so probably easier to understand. Yeah. But yeah, it's awesome. Hell Can't wait, man. Yeah, man. Well, so we'll have more news on that as it gets a little bit closer. Oh, tickets for that, by the way, both digital tickets, if I'm not mistaken, for the live stream, and tickets in person at the actual venue in Seville. Those go on sale October 13th, which might be the same day this podcast comes out, like Monday, I think, Monday or Tuesday. That's Wednesday of next week. Wednesday. Okay, so mid next week. Tuesday. I'm getting my days mixed. Around the middle of next week, tickets go on sale. You can go to tamtampercussion.com or just Google Tam Tam Drum Festival. You'll find it. But yeah, I'll have some more news on that soon. Thank you for watching this clip of the Orlando Drummer Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more content like this, consider yourself formally invited to come join me on orlandodrummer.com. It's an online drum school, very much in the style of Netflix. There's over 160 hours of content waiting for you there. You
You can try it free for 7 days at the link in the description. I'll see you guys there.